Hey guys, hey, it's the Wayland Therapist here. One video for you. I apologize, I haven't been putting out the usual amount of content that I normally do this week. And the reason for that is, well, I'm basically driving it. I went out and picked myself up a newer 2017 Ram 1500. And I've just been spending a lot of time researching, in contact with the dealership, on top of my work, and just doing a whole bunch of running to and from places to get prepared for this purchase. I actually just bought it, I financed. I didn't go through leasing. I didn't want to deal with all that stress of just, I guess, maybe perceived stress. You know, leasing honestly might be what I do for the next vehicle that I own. Sorry for the camera wiggling all over, guys. I don't have it really secured the best. But you know, I've been needing a pickup truck for the last 4 or 5 years. You know, my wife and I bought a fixer-upper of a home, and it has just been kind of a living nightmare, just waiting on and asking friends to come over and help and see if I could borrow a pickup or if I could rent a pickup. I'm just tired of it. So I went with the Ram over Ford or Chevy, or I was really wanting the Tundra, but I think just what Ram offered for the price point that I got this at, you know, this vehicle only has 13,000 miles on it, and it's pretty loaded. It's not the highest trim, not the Laramie, but I got everything that I need, everything I wanted. The ride quality is probably best in class. Yeah, the towing isn't as much, but the variant of the day, am I really going to be in a situation where being able to tow a little bit more, the comparable F-150 is going to be absolutely required? I don't think so. And honestly, most of what I'm going to be doing is just light duty work and driving to and from work, which I live very close to my home. So yeah, this just made a great choice. You know, I have kids on the way. I just need a family vehicle. Need something that was a little bit better in winter. We've had some terrible winters past 2 years in Boise, where I live, and I know you guys have probably seen the videos of the Ford Fiesta, and that shit was just not cutting it. And you know, the last justification really is, and it sounds really selfish, but the more I think about it, the more I kind of treat myself to it. You know, if you work really hard, play hard as well. As corny as that sounds, you know, going through school for as long as I did, because I'm not that intelligent, it took me a long time to get through, and just a lot of the stuff I deal with at my job, sometimes it's just nice to kind of have something material to show for it. I know that's kind of contrary to just culture in general right now, but you know, I was just tired of, you know, I was driving around a 2003 Buick before this. I just want something nice to show for all the work I'm putting in, something reliable for my family, and something I just didn't have to worry about. And so, you know, I was researching all these different trucks, all these different options and everything. Like I said, I really wanted the Tundra, but to get even, you know, half of what I wanted with the Tundra would have cost us so much more. And you know, I know that, you know, the hallmark of the Toyotas is just the extreme reliability. I know I'm probably gonna have a few more problems with this truck than I would a Tundra, but you know, it still has factory warranty. It still has the dealer warranty on it for right now, just because there's so few miles on it that I'm not too worried about that. And anyhow, you know, if you're in the market for a newer pickup truck, and I'm not going to tell you that you should go finance and buy this, buy that. I mean, honestly, you probably shouldn't. Financing a vehicle is always a bad choice no matter what, unless it's critical you're using that for your work and it's paying for what you're doing. I mean, I just don't think it's ever really a good idea. I mean, you have to be in a position to where you can reasonably afford it. You know, if you're having to try to finance a vehicle and your interest rate is off the charts, or it's above, you know, 4 or 5%, you probably shouldn't be financing the vehicle. But if you are going to do it, I think there's smarter ways to go about it. You know, buy a lightly used newer truck or car. Just with all the things I have to worry about whether for my job or taking care of my home or just taking care of things that I need to take care of, the last thing I really want to worry about is the vehicle I'm driving. And so that's why I paid a little bit more. I got a little bit newer vehicle with a little bit less miles on it. And to me, it just, the peace of mind that I get from it is worth it. You know, I bought that 2011 Fiesta. I bought that in 2012. It had 22,000 miles on it, and for what it did, yeah, it did have some problems here and there. It had the recalls. It had transmission shuttering issues. But regardless, at no point in time did that thing ever leave me completely stranded. It never left me just out of luck. I never had a major just mechanical problem with it. It always got me 40 miles to the gallon highway, and it was always a sporty feel. And now that here it is, you know, right around 88,000 miles, the transmission and the dual clutch system has all been repaired finally by Ford, and now I wouldn't give that thing up. You know, I had the option to trade in the Fiesta or my 2003 Buick. I knew I could probably get more for the Fiesta, but I want that damn thing. I like that. I like being able to have a truck on one end and then my little 40 miles per gallon car on the other. So anyhow, guys, that's just a quick update from me. I'm not going to keep it too long. Right now I'm just honestly driving around to make a video, and just want to show you a little bit how this thing handles. I know the camera is going to be bumpy with it, but if you have any questions or comments, just put it in the section below. I'm going to be making a video of something I've seen creeping up a little bit more, some drug-induced psychosis and at the hospital I work at, and I'll be sharing that information with you. Hopefully later today. I mean, I got so much stuff to do. I got so much yard work to do. Realistically, I should be out doing my yard work right now, but this is more of a hobby right now, just screwing around with YouTube videos. And anyhow, guys, thank you very much.